All right. Okay. All right. So line positioning is all levels of high setting. Now, communication interference from an old modem to a new line setting to a new position of new program locations to a new optical high setting. So it's all levels of travel locations. All right. So there was a faulty wire communication setting. So it's all about understanding getting something new. You come into 2022, now you come into 2023. The ground setting, the atmospheres, and your position, location, directions truly understands all levels of division location. So it's important you understand these things, right? Getting a new modem, understanding the moon at a new program setting. Okay, the moon has to understand your position locations and what year you're in that locations. You can't have a 2022 line setting if you're in 2023. It confuses anomalies and sets off signal locations, right? So my computer is just getting reset location. Now it's fine, right? So that's why I was on a continuous flow line signal, indirect locations. So we got a very high rise channel operation signal and that direct locations. So charging streams, setting positions all levels into 25,000 graph locations. It's going to get a lot more complicated, but I'll try to balance out the setting. Okay, so let's get in position, location, directions. All right. All right, so setting position. Welcome everybody. I'm Generally I, Space-Time Creator. Connection line setting. This is the grounds. That's the grounds. All right. All right. This is U line position. That's the Trinity standard. Why these things locations? You guys are centered in the position of this. Okay, that's what you guys are surfing through. Line position location to Orion's belt. Okay. The central communication line center solar graph line position location was all of this line setting. You got the archetypes coming one way and the archetypes coming the other way. Center calculation. All right. Now in position locations, all levels, there's a pyramid that below your feet in 25,000 line signal. That's the pyramid. Right. So it's going to take off the crystal grid line setting. Set a new position locations to all levels, a new line position. The pyramid is actually going to cover your system in all ways and forms of calculation. Okay, so from here to here, 25,000 line. So it's going to be 500 meter line second per operation per channel per square per mile. The central communication system and everything to the ground. So it's all levels. 500,000 line settings in high interference. Now you got position locations. Now, this is where it comes into out of sleep deprivation, sleep location, sleep mode, line center rotation interference. Coming more channels of operation stream locations into force line settings. This puts you in a position locations when you're waking and sitting. The septic line change position locations to your crypto calculation setting. Geometric location of patterns change line setting locations in position of 6, 7, 8, 8 division line setting, equal locations of 9 line setting rotation. Right? So once you become the line setting, once the 25,000 line reaches zero gravity locations, you automatically merge in position to its pyramid. All right. Now, when you come into line setting location, the sun comes into line rotations and the moon comes in position direction. Okay. Once it comes in direct line setting, the pyramid comes into laser direct locations. Now let's go into coloration. Channel line settings and inhibitor setting locations, connections and line streams. All right, so let's go line centering all level position locations. Pyramid sets line position of directions. Okay, this is the pyramid communication. All right, so we got electrical light settings, high interference, unstable. It's going to come back location. Stability is going to come back in line setting. All right, waiting on signal, high center interference, indirect locations. All right, instability is all levels high setting. So it's recognizing position of directions, right? Now the 6, 7, and 8 is set locations. Unstable, bring it back in calculation setting. All levels of travel location. Line position, center communication. All right, so instability is high setting. Okay, it's very high rise location setting. So coming into that position opens all levels of channel operation streams. Okay. Now we're in 5 channels operation of 0 gravity location is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring in instability land position locations in the calculation high setting. All right. So once you come into that position, it changes all levels of division. Okay. Division line centers opens all calculation setting. Resetting position locations. Now their stability is very high because I'm centering the communications all levels of the pyramid. All right, so set positions back in ground setting the high interference.